Hey everyone, Devlog time here. As you can see, we're in a new scene, and I've got a smattering of things before us here. We're going to try and move through this one quickly, but we'll see how quickly I can keep it. Let's start with new things first. We have a beautiful new quad rail here. Spikes. Um, nice quad rail. Love to have more of these. Somehow always in short supply in terms of 3D models. Um, but we just kind of have a 300 blackout build. With this one, just kind of showing off the new handguard. Um, some of these newer billet uppers that I had modeled myself. I'm giving them kind of a texture update so they blend in with the lowers a little bit better and just kind of upgrade their visual quality as we go as well. Um, let's see here. That's just this build. Things I want to show off here. M203 compatibility. I have spent quite a bit of time getting all of these handguards, making sure every single handguard that should be compatible with these is compatible. So like, oh, and they also kind of auto split on attach. Did want to show that off there. So like, basically all of the Daniel Defense ones will do that. Even if we go down into the lower 9-inch ones, let's see here. Let's go to the old RIS 2. Like even this RIS 2 with the FSP front sight post cutout, that one disappears as well. Let's also move over to classics like the Knights M4 RAS. That one splits as well. I mean, pretty much everything that should does. I think these URX 3.1 ones we'll just ignore. There we go. Right? Yeah, even these ones split. While we're on this topic, just looking at the URX 3.1s here, they're a little bit different than you may remember. That is because I have put their side panels here into the skins option, so you can have a clean handguard if you like. Let's see here. What else? Oh, I've jumbled some things around here. As you can see, I've moved gas blocks down here so they're not sticking out all the way over here. I've bumped down the buffer tube stocks, and it's now kind of clipping with these other ones, so I'll have to fix that. But I've moved that because I've added a new category here, magwells. So we've got two magwell attachments here. And basically what these do, we'll get rid of this for now, is they kind of increase the sensitivity for your reload. So they're even faster and easier than before. Really small category. I only have two, but they've got some skins and stuff, so just add an extra layer of customizability. We're just going down the rabbit hole at this point. Let's see here. What's up with the M4E1 here? Basically, I just gave it a texture pass so that it lines up with my AR-15 a little bit better. There we go. There's the lighting that I'm looking for. Just looks a little bit more consistent. Looks better with more attachments and stuff. So just an update on that. But the real meat of this one, and probably why you're wondering why I have so many different calibers here, is we have a smattering of new suppressors. That is my favorite word this week, smattering. And they're caliber dependent, basically. So all of these kind of heat up at different rates based on what you're putting through them. Some of these are rated for intermediate to high power cartridges. Obviously, you can kind of see which ones are which. The larger volume ones can obviously handle a little bit more, and the smaller ones handle a little bit less. But like this pistol suppressor is intended for 9mm, and you know, some of these larger ones here are intended for, I think, up to 300 Win Mag even. But we also have finally put our KeyMo dead air KeyMo muzzle brake to good use here, with our new let's see here, let's let's really exaggerate this and put the huge one on here, but with the new KeyMo mounting system, where they just kind of latch on and they don't move when you screw in the suppressor. But I mean, with 22, we can just burn this thing down, and this suppressor won't even break a sweat. So let's officially get a sound check going. All right, just barely enough to get it steamy. But I mean, come on, that's like, how many rounds are in this thing? I don't know. Let's take that one off, and let's bump it up to 9 and see how it responds. It's already completely cooled down at this point, so let's get a sound check part 2. All right, so as you can see, got steamy just a little bit faster from fewer rounds. That's only 50. So let's pop that off, and let's put it on something a little bit more serious. All right, come on, there we go. All right, and I know that's not entirely fair, but neither is this. Part 3. Whew. All right. So as you can see, that put a lot of heat back into the system. Everything's glowing after 100, and the suppressor is also just kind of on the verge of glowing there, smoking up a storm, and we can hear it starting to cool down some. So, whoops. Let's put this one back, let it relax a bit, and you know, we'll put a new one on here and just destroy it. Come on. We might have to make good use of this. Okay. There we go. All right. Part 4, the bad one. Yeah, we're really glowing now. And maybe that wasn't even fair, because I put one of the stronger ones on here. I think the true test would be to put an itty bitty 9mm can on here. So let's do that and just destroy this one completely. All right, let's get her going. Oh. Helps to secure it. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's not rated for that. And neither was this whole setup for that gas can there. Oh well. That explosively concludes just about everything I have so far for this week. More parts always coming in. Hopefully I can get this thing split up and into QA testing sooner rather than later. Anyways, I will catch y'all later.